Hi guys, it's Jennibellie. Today I want to tell you guys my story for the first time. I haven't done it yet. And the reason is because of the last video that I put up saying that I'm going to be hosting artist interviews weekly on my blog, to which I've had a very wonderful response, so thank you to everybody that's emailed saying that they want to take part in it. There was also a little bit of a downside to it in that I got more than a couple of emails saying I'm interested but I'm not sure if I qualify, and the term qualify was always used in those instances, and the answer is yes. If you are asking that question in the first place, then yes, you do qualify, because you and me and all the rest of us is the reason why that I'm doing these interviews, is because we all hold these trepidations, I guess is the word, to how good we are as artists, or whether we can be classed as artists, or our work isn't good enough as this person's, and that low self-esteem that seems to come along with being an artist, that every single artist struggles with, is having a vision in their mind and never being able to put it down the way they want it, things never going their way. But the biggest thing about it is that it is just self-expression, you know, so the only person that puts those standards on yourself is yourself. Nobody else is stood over your shoulders saying that needs to go there and that should be better. It's you. It's your own gremlins within you that are telling you it's not good enough, and you need to push them to one side to truly excel. That is what I feel like I have done this year. It buried the biggest of my gremlins. Yes, I still have them. I feel like every artist is always going to have them, telling you that you're not good as this artist, that you aren't as worthy as this artist, that you're never going to be as good as what you want to be. Psh. So my story is quite simple. I threw art away at a very early age because I did not believe I was any good at it. I remember my primary school head teacher, for those of you who are in America, primary school over here is from 5 to 11. So it was at the early years, about 6 or 7. I remember my primary school head teacher telling me to have belief in myself, and I remember running home and telling my mum, because I knew she was the only other person I'd heard say this to me, and having the head teacher tell me, I was like, ooh, the head teacher, get called in to be told to have belief in yourself, you know, not something that happens every day. And she says, yes, because you have the capability to do anything. What you don't have is the confidence that will take you that extra mile to see it through. I didn't believe, and I didn't understand that believing in yourself was so important. I mean, I was only a child, so of course, you know, these kind of things come with wisdom, I guess. But it meant that when at school I should have taken art, I took drama and performing arts instead. We didn't have a choice at my school, you had one or the other. And well, you did have a choice, you had one or the other. So I chose the wrong thing. And it was that prompt a few years ago that made me start learning more technical skills as to how to apply my passion into creating something that was good, rather than all the things that I tried off and on as a teenager, tried off and on in my early 20s, gave up on because I was frustrated at how I couldn't accomplish these things. You know, it was just like an enigma what all of these other people could create in terms of art, and I was just nowhere near it. I wasn't touching it. And it was just incredibly frustrating. And the internet opened up my eyes as to seeing the steps to producing these things. It's not all about skill. Skill is something that you learn. So is talent. Talent to me is not something that is a given. You can learn to be an opera singer. You know, you can learn to do any of these things that we class as being a talent, not hard damn work. That's what it is. It's just working at your craft, whatever it might be. It's only been this last year that I have shared not only what I do, but tried to share how to do it as well. I feel like it's very important to give back into our very small online community. We aren't ridiculously huge in comparison to other online communities, and so I think it's important for us to be not hide what we squirrel away our nuts in a way, you know, not to hide what we know, because if I can help one other person out there increase their confidence, then I feel like I'm helping myself, that little girl that never ever believed in herself, a little bit as well. And what has happened in this past year for me has been incredible, absolutely incredible. What you guys give me back is just amazing. I get told every single day that I've inspired somebody, every single day. I cannot believe it. People want to tell me what they've created. They want to show me what they have created from this tutorial or that tutorial that I've put up. Because it took me a long time to get there. Right from very early age I was crafty and arty, and I buried it until my mid-20s, mid to late 20s. I'm 28 now. And the thought that for 20 odd years put on a lockdown what is the most natural thing to me is very, very disheartening, and I don't want anybody else to do it ever. I guess the ultimate message in this video is to have faith in yourself. Have faith in your own abilities, because the fact that you are creating something in the first place is amazing. It's skill and everything else is just a small part of being an artist. The biggest part, from my eyes, is having belief in yourself. Take that belief and just pour it into whatever you're doing. Even if it takes 20 attempts before you get it the way you want it, every single one do with as much vigour and as much belief in your ability as the last, no matter how it turns out. It doesn't turn out great, it doesn't turn out how you want it. Remember, it's just from you that you have those expectations. Nobody else. It's you, and just be proud of yourself that you did something today.